Hey, what's up guys? I just thought I'd show you this one. We are on the map Fault Line. I am in my Scharnhorst. And the split of the team is actually really good. We've got some that are protecting the 8 line, which is always good. Always as well try and have a battleship, if possible 2 battleships over there to stop the push. Especially when it's on a standard battle like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to like the 3 line. I was going to go around the islands, but then when I saw the 2 ships in front of me there pushing, I decided against it and decided to push with them. So I see a Emerald and I just did take a pot shot at him just to let him know that I have seen him. And I managed to get a citadel on him. If ever you see 2 ships pushing like this and you are in a battleship or a battle cruiser, push with them. They need your support. If they go out on their own, and they will die, whereas it's your job to take damage. In random battles I see this a lot. When somebody's pushing and then the team just stays back, thinking that it's better just to stay back. If you're a battleship, take damage for your team. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push up, I'm going to support these 2 ships up here. Hopefully take some, fire for them. I can heal it up after all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push up, like I said, just support them. I'm in no real danger here. The ships are behind the islands. There are a couple of ships there, but really not concerned about them, as I am angled to them. So I'll take a pot shot at them. And then notice this Koenig. Now that Koenig is pushing as well. What we need to do is we need to get rid of him. The ones on the D line, like D4 and 5, they're no concern to me really. Well, the one that's pushing in, he's a concern. We kind of need to get rid of him. So I'm going to start opening up on him. And hopefully maybe we can get rid of him. And a Miyoko comes round the corner, so, if anything's broadside, have a go at it. He is only 10 kilometres away. I'm going to take some fire off the cruiser at the side of me. And there I'm just using my torpedo indicator just to judge which way the Koenig is going. It is a really good tip that if you've got torpedoes, just use your torpedo indicator to see where he's going. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until he commits to that turn, and then I'm going to launch my torps. Now people with quite a bit of experience would have turned back in and not gone in a straight line. There is a destroyer that popped up there, but I'm not worried about it because I started my turn before I went past the island, and I managed to get a couple of torpedoes and kill him for first blood. But more importantly, it was the support. Now it's up to me to take fire from the 2 ships that pushed. So like, as you can see, I have 5 people shooting at me, targeting me. But again, I'm not overly worried, because if they're shooting at me, they're not shooting at the 2 people that pushed. That is what I'm here for. I'm here to take damage from other people. So I'm going to start opening up on the HUD, and then hopefully I'm going to disengage. I'm going to go around the island. I'm going to put my fires out if needs be, and then I'm going to start healing up. But again, I had 4 people are targeting me. That is 4 people that aren't shooting at anybody else. And there, I'm just going to put the fire out. Possibly a little bit too soon. Maybe I could have left it, you know. And don't put one fire out unless you absolutely have to.
Problem solved, sir.
Because don't forget, you can repair a lot of that fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sail around this island. Now, if you have a look at the map and where the enemy are, if we push up the 5 line, we will cut them off from their cap. And the 2 battleships at E7, they can come round and maybe start capping. But as soon as they do, the rest of the team are going to push back to their base. Because they're not going to push down the 2 line because we've got too many ships there. So again, it's my job to support. I am there to take damage, so I'm going to go up the 4 line, possibly the 5 line, and maybe cut off their advance back to their base. And there's the Miyoko broadside yet again. So I'll take a shot at him. I managed to get 3 Citadel for 25,000. Now my next concern is the HUD. If I carry on along the course that I'm going, I will be broadside to him. So as you can see in the chat, I put in the chat about watch your broadside. So I'm going to turn into him, angle into him. That was a good shot for 10,000. But again, I'm staying with the cruiser that pushed at first. And there's a hit for 5,000. And I'm still staying with her. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push up the 4 line. And I'm still within support range of the cruiser. My secondaries are going up. I didn't really want to shoot at this Cleveland, to be honest with you. Only because he's low health and he'd die anyway. And as you can see in the chat, I'll do a rallying call. Maybe inspire him. And again, I'm targeted by 4, by 3.
Problem solved, sir.
So that's 4 people that are targeting me. And if 4 people are targeting me, they're not. That's 4 people not targeting the cruiser at the side of me. So like I said, I'm going to go up the 4 line. I'm going to try and stop their advance back to the base. And there's a Leon there as well. There's a Miyoko and a HUD and a Cooney. And that was just bad RNG, that, must admit, that shot. So now my next concern is, if you can see on the map, the 2 battleships at F2 there. If I carry on this course here, I will be broadside to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look over the island and just see where the guns are. And again, if you see any ship that have got torpedoes going broadside, like what that Miyoko did, you can pretty much guarantee that they've fired torps at you. I see this a lot where people in ships, they don't alter the speed of the ship, they don't alter the course of the ship or anything like that. They just go straight in, they go on a predictive path, and you can torp them like the ship that I torped before when I got the first blood. So there's the Miyoko. The cruiser that I stay with got the kill. and a hit there, and then that's me done. So like I said, if you see anybody pushing, push with them. If you're in a battleship, take damage for them, support them. That's what you're there for. Don't stay at the back. I'd just like to give a big shout out to the cruiser that teamed up with and that I supported Brittany, and also the destroyer as well at first when they pushed in. Big shout out to the U571 clan as well, because when after this battle we did squad up together. We went into some tier 10s and things like that, and this is what I like about Warships. It's about teaming up with people, and you never know, you might actually meet someone that you actually get on with. So once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
Nice work. That was a great battle.